Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How have you been?
You're quite well, sir. How about you?
I'm fine, fine, thank you. That is very interesting to know.
Okay.
My name is George Wawero. I'm going to take you through today's session. And the session title of our class today is Carrying Out Performance Appraisal. And by the end of the session, I expect you to be in a position to define what is performance appraisal, and now to discuss the method that can be used to carry out performance appraisal. But before I proceed, kindly let me let you know that if you have a question, use the light channel. You can raise your hand, and you can as well write in the chat box. Are we in agreement?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So to begin with, I can request Erickson Metich to define for us performance appraisal.
Okay, performance appraisal is part of the process of determining and communicating with the employee how he or she is performing the job.
Yeah, thank you very much. Basically, performance appraisal entails evaluating how the employees are performing, and now you communicate to them. You don't only evaluate, but you also communicate to them so that they may be in a position to know where to adjust their performance and also where to put more effort. And it is good to note that performance appraisal, having known that it is a process that is systematic, it should be done in intervals. It should not be done anyhowly. So it is good that we get to understand some of the intervals that we can carry out performance appraisal, right? So let me request Christine Wanjohi to take us through the common intervals that can be used to carry out performance appraisal.
Okay, thank you. Some of the intervals, we have annually, where once a year, typically at the end of the fiscal year. Then we have semi-annually, twice a year, often mid-year and end of year. Then we have quarterly, every 3 months, providing more frequent feedback. Monthly, in some high performance or dynamic environments, appraisals may be monthly.
Okay, thank you very much, Christine. Performance appraisal can either be done annually, that is at the end of the fiscal year, or can also be done semi-annually after every 6 months, and it can also be done monthly or even quarterly, that is after every 3 months. So that is how performance appraisal can be done. And it is good now we understand, or we get to know what are the methods now we can apply to carry out this performance appraisal. And basically, we normally have two methods, that is traditional method and modern method. And allow me to share with you my screen, so that we can get to know this method we use to carry out performance appraisal. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Yes, now.
Okay,
We can see.
you can see it. Let us look at the method that is used to carry out performance appraisal. Faith, can you see the methods?
Yes, I can see. Yes. So,
It's okay. Take us through the traditional method of carrying out performance appraisal.
okay, under traditional methods, we have ranking method. We have paired comparison, cost distribution, graphic rating scale, and checklist method.
Yeah, thank you very much, Faith. We have the traditional method as Faith has taken us through. Maybe I can give an overview of it. Ranking method, this is where employees are ranked, either from the worst or to the best. That is concerning their performance. And we also have a pair comparison method, and this method basically compares the performance of an employee with another key performer employee. Therefore, if the employee is not performing as per the other employee performance, then perhaps he might be deemed to be not performing effectively. Then we also have the cost distribution method, and this is where employees are placed into predetermined categories, either top, middle, or bottom, and each category is given a certain percentage. So perhaps if you are in the top position, you might be given maybe 10%, middle 70%, or even bottom 20%. And another common method is graphic rating scales. And the employees are rated on the scale of either 1 to 5 for various performance criteria. But it does not necessarily mean that it is a scale of 1 to 5. It can be a scale of 1 to 10, 10 to 20, and such. We also have another method that is checklist method. And this is where the behaviors and traits of an employee is evaluated in a checklist form. A list is created, and now the manager of the organization will have to have a view of whether what is recorded in the checklist is what the employee is performing or is what the employee is giving. We also have the critical incident method, where specific incident of effective or ineffective behavior are recorded and afterward analyzed. And we also have another common method under tradition, and that is the SC method, where supervisors write a narrative of an employee describing either the strength and areas an employee needs to have an improvement. So concerning the traditional methods of performance appraisal, do you have any questions?
No, please.
We are all good. Mercy Cheche, are you okay?
Yeah, we are with Mercy, and she's following up the lesson.
It's okay, it's okay. Then now we can quickly look at the modern methods used to carry out performance appraisal. And I will request Erickson to list the modern methods of carrying out performance appraisal.
Okay, so we have following modern methods. One, we have MBO, that is management by objectives. Two, we have behaviorally anchored rating scale, that is PASS. We have also the 6 feedback method. We have assessment centers. We have also psychological appraisal. Those are the 5 modern methods.
Thank you, Eric, for taking us through the modern method of carrying out performance appraisal. We have heard of the management by objective, commonly known as MBO, and this is whereby the employees and the managers sit together, decide on what is expected of them, what are their objectives, even as they carry out the performance. And at the end of it all, they will now sit again and discuss, have we achieved the very objective we set? Now, the information that they will get will assist them to evaluate their progress as far as the performance is concerned. We also have the behavioral outcome rating scale, commonly known as BAS, and it basically combines elements of rating scale and critical incident method, thereby providing specific behaviors, examples for different performance levels. And we also have degree feedback, that is 360-degree feedback, which corrects performance feedback from an employee's supervisors, peers, subordinates, and even some time the clients can give feedback. Now the feedback will be used to evaluate the performance of that employee in an organization. We also have the method assessment centers. And in this method, employees participate in simulated tasks and exercises, and their performance is evaluated by multiple assessors. You're given a simulated task. Now, how you carry it out is what will be assessed, and the result will account whether you are performing effectively or you are performing ineffectively. Then lastly, we have the method of psychological appraisals, and here the organizations or the management evaluates employees' potential for future performance rather than what employees have been performing, and often using psychological tests and interviews. For example, they can use the aptitude test or even the intelligence test to evaluate whether the employees is performing effectively. Do you have any questions concerning the modern method of carrying out performance appraisal? If there is no question, maybe we can do a recap of the method used to carry out performance appraisal. and that is tradition and modern methods. Allow me to share a whiteboard with you. Then you write for me what you've understood based on the method and the traditional method and the modern method we have discussed in today's sessions. Can you see the whiteboard?
Yeah.
Write what you understood on the method. Yes, near teacher Erickson, I can see you. MBU. Yeah, 360 feedback. So based on the answers you are giving, I can confirm that you've understood the method very well. So allow me to leave you with an assignment. And that is you discuss on the tools that can be used to carry out performance appraisal. Thank you very much for having your time